Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to be doing is a wee mukbang. So me and Cammy got a Nandos. I'm just going to be sitting scanning this and answering a few of your questions that you've given me. But to start with, I'll just show you what my Nandos order is. It's not that exciting because I am actually the fussiest person you'll ever meet. So I got peri peri chips. You're right, there's no peri salt in them whatsoever. So not peri peri chips, just peri chips. Nandos is so bright, do better. I got some cold G broad. And then the pastry sauce. A wrap. And I get it plain with halloumi. Must have halloumi, otherwise it's not worth eating. So I'll just get into it. Cammy's going to be asking me questions. He's going to be sitting at the side and just asking any questions that you've sent in. And if you can hear my dog at the door, just ignore her. She's on a diet. So, yeah.
First question is your hair colour natural?
My hair colour is in fact natural. I have like jet black hair, jet black eyebrows. I think I've changed my hair colour maybe like once or something like that. I tried to get highlights and guys in my school called me a Kinder Bueno. Well, I have like Bueno hair. Tony the Tiger, things like that. So I dyed it back and that was the one time I dyed it, but that's all grown out now and this is just my natural colour. I don't really do anything to my hair. I had extensions for a while there. I've got them out now. I do have quite long hair anyway, but just prefer extensions in because they make it so thick and it lasts for like 5 days. But colour wise, this is au natural.
Question number 2. What is your favourite fake tan?
Right now, none. I'm going through a bit of a weird time with my skin. I put this on my Insta story. I'm getting rashes like on my neck, on my chest, now on my arms. Like it's just painful. So I've tried Saint Moritz, Saint Tropez, Cocoa Brown, Sun Kissed, Bondi Sands, and all of them I've taken reactions to. So the next one I'm going to try is that Tanologist one because that was next on my list. So I'll be buying that, but I'll let you know how I get on with it. But at the moment I don't have any tans that I enjoy. But this one I've got in the nice Sun Kissed, but I just want to itch my skin off. But I couldn't come on here looking pale, so.
Not that you need fake tan.
Well, I do need fake tan now. I was terribly a sunbed user. I used to work at the sunbed, so I was having like 3 a week. Now, before they shut I was like 1 a week, and then I just stopped going full stop. Now they're shut and I suddenly want to go again, so I'm naturally tan, so when I don't have tan on it's not as if I'm pale, but I just like that wee extra boost as if I've just back from orbs. So yeah, next question.
If it was your last day on earth, what would be your cheat meal?
Funnily enough, not this. So I do like a starter, a main and a pudding. So starter would be mozzarella sticks from TGI's, 110. Main would be Cajun chicken pasta from Zucca, or like half and half, margherita pizza, Cajun chicken pasta. Pudding, I don't know what my pudding would be. Do you know?
No. Don't know enough. Maybe churros.
I don't know, but I could go the rest of my life with never eating them again.
Churros with caramel inside them.
Yeah, I would. Something white chocolate based.
Like chocolate cheesecake.
Yeah, like a cheesecake, like a white chocolate and raspberry. Morrison's used to do it. It was a white chocolate and raspberry cheesecake, and they'd done 2 slices in a packet, and I used to get it religiously every weekend and eat both slices. But they don't do it anymore. But that was a pudding. We used to have it like pouring cream. It was really, really nice. Drink wise, don't know if that's included, but I would have I don't know. A Red Bull. I'd have a Red Bull. Next. That's cold.
I know. It's quite a bad Nandos.
Cammy greets every time we get a takeaway Nandos. Every time he says it's his last takeaway Nandos, he says I'm never getting it again. But then you can't go anywhere now, so we just had to filter the craving. Anyway.
Moving on. Most drunk you have ever been?
Cold. Oh. You could actually bounce that off a wall. Oh, that's bad, Cammy. That's not as bad as yours was.
Mine's just gone. I thoroughly enjoyed my garbage. Because I've had rep tonight.
You go right Nandos do better.
The most drunk you have ever been?
There's a lot of strong contenders for that one.
No, we know.
Probably a Christmas night out me and my pals went on 2 years ago. And we went sanctuary and all of us ended up a completely different kind of steaming. Like, there was people being sick, people crying, people getting lost, everyone disappeared, no one communicated with each other the whole night. We all went home separately. Everyone was just too drunk, people were getting chucked out because they were falling asleep at the table. Like, all of us, I don't know what was in like our pre-drinks, we just ended up that pure mad way that your body just stops working. Like, you're not even a fun drunk, you're just existing, like flailing about. So probably that. It's not really a funny story, but I was seriously drunk. Next.
How did you and I meet?
Me and Cammy met at the local pub. Met at Legends. Nothing kicked off, nothing sparks didn't really fly that night, did they?
No.
Just met each other that night, and then as a joke I'd said to him, his brother was getting engaged now, said about going to the party, and he said yeah, you can be my +1. Obviously never contacted me about it again like a normal person. Like, obviously you wouldn't contact me about it. I was drunk that night and I messaged him and said was my invite lost in the post or something like that.
Oh, I packed the dress.
Oh yeah, I'd already picked my dress. Pure guilt tripping him. And that was it. That was it from then on. So I actually slid into his DMs. Strong independent woman. Shoot my shot. Always shoot your shot, ladies. Next.
Would you like to do YouTube full time?
The short answer to that is no. Because I see so many people getting so much shit for just anything they say. Like Molly May, I had to publicly, not that I'm saying I would ever get as big as her anyway, but in order to do it full time you would need to be doing pretty well with it. She said like a Gucci jacket was like chav sheet, which it was. It was a pure bammy jacket. Like, that's not the right thing to say. Like, if I said out loud like, oh that's bam sheet, no one would come for me for saying it. It's just because people rip apart everything they do. So her saying that, I thought was just, and her having publicly apologised for it, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. So that just confirmed that I would never want to be an influencer, a blogger or whatever, a YouTuber full time, because fuck being in the public eye and having people saying shit about you for doing absolutely nothing, just existing. So yeah, no I wouldn't. I'll stick to my gas and lecky Monday to Friday job.
So what was it like working on a makeup counter?
Working on a makeup counter. So I mentioned this in my last video. I worked for Bare Minerals and then I worked for Too Faced, both on makeup counters in Glasgow. Bare Minerals, that was my first counter job, so, and it was quite like, they were quite strict with what I could do. Like, I'd just started becoming a makeup artist, so I was wanting to get a bit more creative and experiment with makeup, so it probably wasn't the best makeup counter to go on to. Like, it was so natural and everything was about like your beauty from within and like just being natural, which, I mean, I'm more so now, but back then I just wasn't, and I wasn't all about that, and that's not the makeup that I like doing. So yeah, it just wasn't really my thing in that one. I loved the girls that I worked with and everything, it was nice environment and stuff, but I wouldn't work for them again for that reason, just because it's not really me anymore. Too Faced was a bit more me. I loved like the brand and things like that. Like, I think Too Faced is a brilliant makeup company. Loved the girls that I worked with. Like, one of my good pals now, Molly, like I met her through that job and she's brilliant. A lot of the girls that I met and that I'm still pals with, like, were through that job, so I will be grateful for, like, and it got my name out there a bit more. Like, people would come in the counter and I would be like, oh, I'm a makeup artist back in East Kilbride, so it got my name out there a bit more. But I prefer just like doing makeup from, like, for myself instead of under like a company name, just because you can be more creative with it. You can use your own products and you don't need to sell people things, so I just prefer doing it by myself, really. But yeah, it's fun, good experience.
What spice is that? Why is it spicy? What spice is that?
Sorry, what's it like being an MUA? Right now I can't really comment. I'm not an MUA now, and I haven't been for nearly a year now. God. Has been since about March.
Like, it doesn't mean you're not an MUA.
Well, I'm not. I've not done it. I've not worked as one for a while. But where I was, I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good working for yourself. It's good, like, having your own business, just to like you can do what you want with, like, be your own boss. But I mean, it's never been something that I could have went full time with. Like, I wasn't ever busy enough. Like, I think there's just so many about. Like, there's so many makeup artists. Like, even in East Kilbride, there's hundreds of them. And it's so hard to choose. Even if I was to get my makeup done, I would really struggle to choose like the one that I would go to. So I would never have been able to do it full time. So I always worked Monday to Friday, then done makeup Saturdays, sometimes Sundays and Fridays at night. So I was working like 6-7 days a week, not really giving myself a break. Like, the money was good and I enjoyed doing it, but it just wasn't really sustainable for me at the time. So now it is sort of like something I swing in and out of. Like, I'll do it upon request, but I'm not like big on like social media advertising it anymore. I feel like my regulars that came to me before will still come to me. Maybe one day again I will pick it up like I used to, but at the moment, with everything going on, it's just not something I'm focusing on, really. Yeah.
Okay. What is your favourite makeup look on a client?
If I can figure out how to work this, I'll put it like here or here. But I don't really know like how to edit yet, but probably one of my more soft glam ones. I used to like really dramatic ones, or I'll do like one of my most dramatic ones, one of my soft glam ones. But there's so many looks that I've enjoyed in clients. Yeah.
What is your dream job?
I actually really want to be a real estate agent. I'm an estate agent. You know, I think it's a job I could have got myself into if I just went to like college or uni, like applied myself to it, but I have an issue with applying myself to absolutely anything. Like, I just can't do it. I've got a short attention span, so it isn't a realistic goal. Maybe I'll go into it one day, maybe after the pandemic, start studying and whatnot, but yeah, an estate agent.
Okay. How do you personally keep yourself positive?
See, I'm not the most positive person. I don't look at everything with a positive outlook. I'm more of like I'm not a pessimist, I'm a realist. Like, I look at everything like very matter of fact. Like, I don't put silver linings and things like, oh, this happened but it's okay because everything's God's plan, whatever like that. I'm very real about things. Like, that happened, that was shit, and that's the way it is. Like, I'm positive, and I'm not like an overly negative person, so I think it's just good keeping yourself positive. Is have a good routine, have a good support system around you, make sure your friends and your family around you actually have got you in mind and not just themselves. And I think everything, there's lots of factors that contribute. Make sure you're in a job you enjoy, get a dog, just little things like that can keep you positive, especially now it's quite hard. So yeah.
Next question. Great. So if you were to go out for a night, what would be your cocktail of choice?
Pornstar martini. Short and sweet. That's that. Punch for martini.
Sweet and sweet. What is your hidden talent?
I don't know, would you say I have one?
A hidden talent? No. I don't know.
Cheers.
You've put me on the spot there. Hidden talent.
I can play piano. Not a lot of people know that. I wouldn't say it's hidden, I don't hide it. I just don't have a piano anymore, so it's not as if I do it. But I can play piano, yeah. I suppose it's kind of hidden, it's a talent. Not everyone can do it, I don't know. I can put my legs behind my head. My thumbs are double jointed. Yeah, that's it.
You're a little Miss Piggy over there. Do you have pets?
I do, I have a darling Coco. Who was crying again a minute ago because she's yeah, and Coco are both on diets and now we've let lockdown get the best of us. Yeah, Coco. She's a cavapoo. She's 2 years old. She looks a bit like me. If you could imagine me as a dog, that's what my dog looks like. Yeah, bundle of joy. I'm sure she'll be on the channel one day. I've also got a cat. Poppy. Miss Beige. Cats are very self-explanatory. I can't really describe her personality because she's just a cat. She just exists. But yeah, 2 pets. I did have 3.
We're going to tell that story
I'm
quickly.
going to tell the story. I had 2 cats. I had 2. I had a cat called Pippin, which I used to post on Instagram all the time. So it's the ginger one, and a lot of my clients met Pippin. Pippin was the friendliest wee cat ever. Loved Pippin. Honestly, could do no wrong. And during the last year when the pandemic started, he packed his bags and left. Just fucked off. Just got up one day and decided that we weren't good enough. Fucked off. Lives with an old couple down the bottom of the road now. Just moved house. That's it. We see him about. Me and Cammy saw him the other night and I was like, "Ah, Pippin!" Just walked away. Just fucked off. Doesn't let you clap him or anything, he just goes away. As if I didn't exist and he didn't live with us for 5 years. So yeah, he has a new home. He's just relocated to the bottom of the street. But yeah, now I only have 2, so God bless Pippin.
Last question.
Ooh!
First thing you'll do when lockdown is over.
Not a great one to finish on.
Whenever that is.
Okay, so a lot of people get asked this and they're like, I'm going straight to the pub. Incorrect. I'm going to do my prep work. So the first thing I will do when lockdown is lifted is I will get the manky nails done, get my eyelashes done, get my eyebrows done, go for a sunbed, and then I'll go to the pub. Or no, me and Cammy will probably go for dinner first, somewhere, and then we'll go to the pub. And then the day after we'll go to the cinema.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah, but that's just normal things that you would just do. Now I'm like...
Take for granted.
Yeah, just normal things, nothing spectacular. And then obviously once everything's like the dust is settled, then we would look at getting an all-inclusive holiday, a big fuck off holiday. Drinks at 10 AM. Shit like that, so... But yeah, I feel a bit uncomfortable eating the rest of this on camera. It's absolutely freezing cold now, so I'm going to probably need to put it in the microwave because I've just sat talking, so it's not really a mukbang, but thanks so much for watching my video again. Like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, I'll leave it down below. I'll leave Cammy's Instagram down below and his Twitch. He is a streamer. So I'm plugging his stream right now, so I'll leave all details in the bio. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.